Hey there, we're Jillian and Jeremy, full-time content creators and travel enthusiasts. We spent 2 weeks driving the perimeter of Iceland. And in our last video, we showed you southern Iceland's rugged and majestic beauty as we battled the elements. Today, we make our way to northern Iceland while stopping in the east for a few must-see spots. Enjoy!
This is nuts. Mess. Drying out our wet gloves and wipes. Charging Canon batteries.
In the trunk is like all the soaked gear that there's no possibility it will dry.
Yep.
It's like just keep it away from the
Dry gear, yep.
It's in the trunk.
Yeah.
Driving anywhere in Iceland is an adventure, mostly because you don't know what's around the corner and the landscape is so vastly different than what we've experienced. One stop in western Iceland was the Vestrahorn mountain, a photographer's dream. We only hope to catch a glimpse in between the cloud and rain cover. Check out this wildlife along the way.
Always making friends. Hi, buddy.
Oh, you're so cute.
Hi.
Hi, buddy.
Hi.
You're so cute.
What are you doing?
What's your name?
You're a cute one. Yeah. It's like, I'm just gonna hang out with you.
Hi, buddy.
My mom went inside.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hello.
Vestrahorn did not disappoint. Knowing what I know now, we would definitely spend more time here. 2 hours just wasn't enough to capture the epic landscape. I was just completely in photography heaven. After parking and paying a fee, you can grab a coffee from the Viking cafe and then walk to the black sand beach for a view of the Vestrahorn mountain. By the time I was done shooting here, we were completely soaked and still had a 6.5 hour drive ahead of us to Akureyri.
The drive northeast was our favorite of the trip so far, with a breathtaking stretch of coastline. But sadly, we were losing visibility quickly. And to be very honest, it was a little stressful because we weren't prepared with the tips we wish we knew in advance. We spill all the tea in a blog post on our website. A link's in the description. Don't miss those tips.
Akureyri.
Akureyri. Wait, there wasn't a rolling R. Akureyri.
Akureyri. It's like a one roll.
Akureyri.
Yeah, there you go.
Akureyri.
Akureyri.
Akureyri. I like Akureyri.
My baby.
Welcome to Akureyri.
What? How's it?
Akureyri.
Akureyri.
Akureyri is often called the capital of the north. It's the country's second largest urban area after Reykjavik. Known for its charming harbor, colorful houses, and as a gateway to incredible sites like Dettifoss, Godafoss, and the Arctic coastline, all of which we plan to visit.
How do you say that?
Hamburger are Hvferfjall. I think I added a couple syllables in there.
Yo!
You speak English? Yes. How do you say this word, please?
Hamburger fabrika.
Ah, you guys are
Wait,
set.
one more time?
Hamburger fabrika.
Thank you.
Okay.
You say it.
lasagna stand?
I love seeing all these different food styles, like Italian cuisine, but there's a twist on it, like vegetable and cinnamon pasta. I just wouldn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Creamy asparagus soup and bacon. I mean, that sounds tasty. There's all these interesting little combinations here. These little stands are much more affordable to eat out if you're trying to save money or you're on a budget. They're pretty much half, if not less than half of the price if you were going to eat out at a restaurant for a really tasty, well, I don't know about tasty, but for a really tasty looking meal. Pizza crust bread. Saltimbocca. I should know what that is.
Saltimbocca? Wasn't that like...
It's some kind of meat. That looks delicious. I wonder if it is.
Delicioso.
I know, I can't believe we're looking at this. We just ate.
And I just had pizza.
You just had pizza. I just find that these are really, really good to know that they exist in case you want to spend less than eating out.
Yeah.
For a quick bite. It was rainy and gloomy, so visiting waterfalls would not have worked. Instead, we hopped back in our trusty car and made our way northeast to a town called Husavík in search for the Dettifoss Arch. I can't forget to mention this tip also in our blog post. The tunnel. It's expensive and 100% necessary you pay promptly to avoid any fees. Plan accordingly and pay that bill ASAP. Husavík is a quaint fishing town on Iceland's northern coast, often called the whale watching capital of Europe. We tried really hard to visit the stunning Dettifoss Arch, a natural rock formation along the coast that frames the Arctic waters like a postcard. Unfortunately, the road was a disaster and our rental car could not handle it.
So this is an adventure. We drove down some dirt road and trying to get to a certain place. The car's making weird noises. It's been making weird noises since day 2. And Ninja is kicking ass trying to drive backwards down this road. She's concentrating. Look at that concentration. She's kicking ass. The priority was getting our tire fixed immediately. You should have seen the looks we were getting from the locals as we went screaming through the town with our janky wheel. It was terrible, but also hilarious. And a massive thanks to the rental company who pulled through with an after-hours appointment on a Sunday just for us. Well, another adventure for us.
This is like a life lesson for me to not stress out about things. We'll get into that more later, but our car is at the mechanics right now because the front wheel sounds like it's gonna fall off. It is like...
Wait, do that again?
And we cannot drive around Iceland with some janky tire that sounds like it's gonna fall off. I mean, this has consumed my past 2 days worrying about this tire. So we're here. Hopefully it's gonna be a non-event, like who knows what, but we'll keep you updated on actually what happens.
Pull some rocks up out of the brake pads and...
I hope it's that simple.
Yeah.
Happy news! It was just a piece of gravel stuck. Where was it stuck? It was a piece of gravel somewhere in the brake or the rotor or somewhere in the wheel.
Somewhere in the wheel.
And it was easy. And he said if it happens again, don't worry about it. It usually comes out. I'm thinking like the whole wheel's going to come off. And sure enough, like 10, 15 minutes and we're done.
Yep, nice and easy.
Ah!
So now we can continue with Iceland and not have to hear this. All right.
Yay!
Now, priority number 2 was laundry. We desperately needed to clean and dry clothes after 5 soggy days. Now it was dinner time. We loved Bautín so much we had to come back. They had so many traditional Icelandic menu items we wanted to try and mostly enjoyed the vibe.
So what is Icelandic food? Well, a lot of fish, as you can imagine, because it's all around us. But what was a little bit surprising was that there's hamburgers, hot dogs, lamb head. We're not going to do the last one that I mentioned, but we are going to try a few of the others. Jeremy's going to get a tasty burger, and I am going to try the fish stew, which is an Icelandic classic. This has cod, salmon, prawns, potatoes, onions, and a creamy sauce. And I really hope, kind of selfishly, it's not too fishy, which I know sounds crazy, but I bet it's gonna be tasty. Oh, and it comes with fried bread, so no matter what, someone's gonna be happy.
Okay, so I had to get a burger. We heard and read so many times that a burger was something you had to get, even though it's an American type of food. They've really adopted it here. So I went all in and I got something called the Dirty Burger, which is a burger with beef brisket on top, barbecue beef brisket, bacon, cheese, lettuce, fried onion rings, French fries, and barbecue sauce. So I am about to grub.
Take a bite. Let's see what you think.
Alright, let's take a bite. I almost want to put these onion rings on here. Like
While
this.
we're waiting for you, I'll just have one of these.
Alright, man, that looks tasty. Yeah. That's good. Oh man, that is hitting the spot. Great burger. Great fries too. Perfectly seasoned. Love it.
Okay, here we go with the fish soup. Admittedly, I mean, it looks good and there's a plentiful portion, but it's 90%, 80% broth and just like a few chunks of potato. To tell you the truth, I'm a little bit disappointed with the amount of stuff that's in it, or lack thereof, but let's give it a taste. The broth itself is very reminiscent of New England clam chowder, and the bite of salmon that I had was very tasty and not too fishy, which was a concern of mine. Now I think what you do is take the fried bread, dunk it in the soup. That is good. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be eating some of Jeremy's fries, so thumbs up.
Tasty.
I'd eat it again, maybe with more chunks next time.
Okay. Now that
Stop showing me eating the fries. Clearly mine was terrible.
now that you've devoured your soup, now what are your thoughts?
Still the same. I think that the quantity of chunks was very few. However, after you eat this big, generous bowl of broth, it's so filling. You couldn't really have a whole lot more chunks. I thought the flavor was fabulous. It reminded me so much of my grandma's clam chowder. It was creamy and delicious and seasoned perfectly. I mean, honestly, that was so good and no fishy taste at all. The salmon in there, the fish, I guess it was salmon, cod, and shrimp, and potatoes. Those were the primary things, and they stood out. It was tasty.
Bread. You know why she's really full? Because I have no more fries left. Mine was super tasty too. Clearly, it is gone. Oh, what a good dinner.
Today was the perfect day to see some waterfalls. Little did we know what it would take in order to reach them. See my lips all pinched up there? Yep, it was rugged. I mean, we're talking massive craters, mini ponds, for 20 minutes. It was like playing a game of Frogger where we were the frog and the potholes were the cars. They were everywhere. Which leads us to one of our biggest tips when visiting Iceland. Get an SUV. More in the blog post, link below.
So we're back on the moon.
This was the most treacherous road I've ever driven on in all of my years. I mean, there were lakes in the middle of the road. Who knows how deep they were? And anyways, it was bad. It was bumpy. And we survived. Thank you, car. It didn't feel like we should be able to drive on that type of road, but we're here.
and we're gonna go find out the stunning spot. I'm already regretting the drive back, but I'm not gonna think about it. We're gonna go enjoy this Dettifoss Waterfall.
Dettifoss.
Dettifoss.
All right, let's go explore the moon.
Explore the moon. Dettifoss.
The moon has stairs. Aliens. Look at that. That's something else. All right, Dettifoss.
I feel like we're at the Grand Canyon of Iceland. It's a combination of the Grand Canyon and Niagara Falls, really.
Niagara Canyon.
It's what it feels like. The sheer power of the water coming over the cliffs and the size of the canyon, it's stunning. Mom, you're not gonna like this. You can get pretty close to the edge of that waterfall.
Yep.
I'm not going to.
Yet.
A little close. Not a lot close. I'm gonna be safe. We're gonna head over there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Fun fact, this is the exact same location used in the filming of the movie Prometheus.
Party pal.
Ah.
You want my gloves, baby? All right, so Dettifoss is done.
Is it worth it to go 0.8 miles or 1.4 kilometers to Selfoss? That's the question.
Yeah, it's almost 1 mile. And who knows if we're gonna have to trek over some mountains and dodge Arctic, Icelandic mountain cougars.
And Icelandic mosquitoes.
Icelandic mosquitoes.
See?
Yes.
Come on now, let's go.
All right, let's go. Selfoss.
Not only did we drive on Mars, we're climbing through Mars.
Did you know there's water on Mars?
A lot of water. This is amazing.
What do you think of Selfoss?
It is, I can't even talk. There's no words. It's so beautiful. The sheer size and number of waterfalls all at the same time. And the water is so angry and powerful and oh, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Iceland, oh my goodness.
Yep.
I'm so glad we came here.
Yep.
It's worth the 0.8-mile hike.
Almost a mile one way. We almost didn't go. I'm glad we did.
Almost didn't go, but it was so worth it.
Yep.
I'm so glad we did. We couldn't have missed this.
Now, although we could easily spend the entire day here, daylight was burning and we still had to make it back down that hell road. Fortunately, we still had plenty of light left.
On our way to the final stop of the day, we made an impromptu pullout to fly the drone around Lake Myvatn and the Hvferfjall volcano.
This was an extremely quick pit stop. We would have done more in this area, but the lighting and sunset were starting to look much more promising than it did when we started the day. So now we're off to Godafoss, another one of Iceland's many iconic waterfalls.
Third waterfall of the day, Godafoss. Woo! It is windy!
Come on, Ninja. Godafoss. Trying to shoot here, but it's so misty.
The mist and the wind made it incredibly difficult to shoot from this side of the waterfall, and since the sun was setting rapidly, we decided to make our way to the other side as quick as we could to try and shoot the last bit of light. I didn't get any video over here because I was too busy with my photography, because look at those colors.
Alright, time to load up this back seat that is a mess.
You would think that we're living out of here, right, babe?
Yeah, I mean, it's just piled like Gomer. Gomer piled up.
There's layers of stuff in
Layers
there.
of jackets and gloves and hats and camera bags and drone bags and
Well, for the most part,
more camera bags.
during the day, we live out of here, though. Shoes, change of coats.
Shoes, 2 tripods. I mean, yeah, ninja's nightmare.
I'm very patient, and half of that stuff, well, not half. Some of that stuff's mine.
We made our way back to the Airbnb after an awesome and adventurous day. We got our pajamas on and got super cozy, and then 20 minutes later, Jeremy's phone started to go off. His notifications go crazy, and he runs over to the window and he thinks he sees the northern lights. We can't really tell, but it's one of those kinds of trips where if you hesitate, you miss out.
So we jumped up, I grabbed all my camera gear, and we ran to the car. We drove out of the city so we could try and get to some darker skies. We pulled over at a pull-off that already had a few cars there. We were not ready for what we were about to see.
This is nuts.
Are you recording?
I'm doing video now. Look at this. What in the...
You guys can't see us, but we see the northern lights.
Oh,
Baby, what do you think?
This is insane. I've never, like, it's literally moving through the sky.
Oh my gosh.
I know, that's what I'm
You guys, these pictures I took, nor any words that I even have in my vocabulary can describe what it was like to see this in person. It was easily one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. These are all unedited shots from my camera.
We both woke up thinking about those northern lights. It was one of the best experiences we had ever had, and no footage will ever do an experience like that justice. But please take our word for it, it was spectacular. You have to come to Iceland, if anything, just to see the northern lights.
All right, beautiful fall day.
It's beautiful. We don't even need other coats besides like a little windbreaker.
It's great. Such a beautiful day. You can see the beautiful trees in the background, colors changing.
And now we're gonna drive 5 hours plus probably a gazillion stops to Western Iceland.
All because Ninja has to stop every 5 seconds to take pictures.
I know, I'm so annoying.
Jeez.
Let's go, guys.
Let's go.